Fuad here with Behind the Gloves with another interview. I am with Frank Warren at the BT studio. Frank, big breaking news coming here. Obviously the groundbreaking deal with ESPN. Give us a bit more insight into that.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, Tyson's now got a platform in the States. He's got a broadcaster that's behind him. We've done a multi-fight deal with him, and I'm looking forward to it.
The first fight between Wilder and Fury was so much easier to make, and now obviously this comes into play as well. What is it that's slowing this fight down? Is it their team or...?
No one's slowing it down. What happened? We ceased negotiations last week whilst we were negotiating this thing with ESPN. So I'm going to call them today and see where we go with it.
So that fight is still likely to happen in the summer?
I know it's going to happen. We're going to work hard to see if we can make it happen between all of us.
You said in the press conference you want to get Tyson active and keep fighting. Who, if not Wilder, is the likely opponent, or who are you looking at for Tyson next?
We haven't even got there yet. I mean, the ideal situation is to be fighting Wilder.
And obviously Billy Joe Saunders, world title fight, super middleweight now. Is it, like, you know, if he comes past this world title fight, is it more unification or moving back down, depending obviously if Chris Eubank and James DeGale, you know, the winner of that fight?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, he's got to win it first of all. But if he wins it, they're great fights for the fans, aren't they? They're good domestic British fights, you know, either Callum Smith or the winner of the DeGale and Eubank fight. They would be great fights for the fans, and we'd love to make those.
And just to touch on as well, so you got the Leicester show moving to the March the 23rd. Just give us a bit more information on why that happened and you know, the fighters on that show.
Well, when we announced the fight for Sambo, and then what happened, the opponent, as you know, pulled out on the day. Then we made another opponent, another fight, and he pulled out. Then we lost quite a big ticket-selling fight in the undercard, but what put the kibosh on it at the end was that Leicester City announced that they were going to have a home match on, or be playing at 5:30 that night, so it just killed the show. So we moved it back a month, which also gives us a chance to get decent opponents in for the guys.
And lastly, the fans wanting to know, obviously, who are going to go to the Billy Joe Saunders fight. When's like ticket details coming out for that?
We'll do a press conference next week with both the fighters. We'll bring him over here, and then we'll announce all the ticket details, etc. Then.
Pleasure to speak to you, Frank.
And you, man.
Hey fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.